Tesla didn't stand on a stage and announce this. There was no keynote, no countdown, no product slide claiming that the Cybertruck will be connected to space. Instead, Tesla did what it usually does when it's serious. It prepared quietly, through infrastructure, patents, and real-world testing that most people never noticed. This story isn't about a feature that already exists in every Cybertruck. It's about intent, about direction, and about why Tesla is positioning the Cybertruck for a world where cell towers are no longer guaranteed. What's coming isn't hype. It's a shift, and the signs are already visible if you know where to look. Modern vehicles don't fail because of engines anymore. They fail when connectivity disappears. Navigation systems, emergency services, diagnostics, over-the-air updates, all of it assumes one thing: that cellular infrastructure is nearby and working. But cellular networks are fragile. They don't survive wildfires. They don't survive floods. They don't exist in large portions of deserts, mountains, and rural highways. And those gaps matter most in the exact environments the Cybertruck was built for. A vehicle designed for off-grid use can't depend entirely on ground-based networks. Tesla understands that limitation, and it's a problem they've clearly been preparing to solve. Starlink isn't theoretical technology. It's already operational at scale. Thousands of satellites are in orbit. Millions of users rely on it every day for real internet access, often in places where traditional infrastructure doesn't exist or has failed. Farms, ships, remote communities. Disastrozones. Starlink was built to solve a very specific problem: maintaining connectivity when ground systems can't be trusted. That makes it fundamentally different from cellular networks. And it makes it relevant to vehicles, especially vehicles designed to operate far from cities. This isn't future tech waiting to be invented. It's infrastructure that already exists and continues to expand. In 2022, Elon Musk confirmed something that quietly reframed everything. Next-generation Starlink satellites were being designed to communicate directly with vehicles. Not just homes, not just fixed terminals, vehicles in motion. There was no launch date attached to that statement. No pricing model, no marketing push, but it revealed direction. Tesla and SpaceX don't casually align their engineering roadmaps. When Musk confirms capability at that level, it signals intent, not speculation. And from that moment forward, the idea of satellite-connected vehicles stopped being hypothetical. Tesla rarely explains its future plans publicly, but patents reveal what a company is preparing for, not what it's selling today. By 2025, Tesla filed patents involving vehicle structures optimized for satellite communication, including roof materials designed to allow radio frequencies to pass through metal. That matters because traditional vehicle bodies block satellite signals. You don't engineer around that problem unless you intend to use satellite connectivity. Patents aren't guarantees, but they are expensive, deliberate signals of where engineering resources are being allocated. This wasn't a marketing exercise. It was technical groundwork, laid quietly, without announcements. The Cybertruck isn't just another Tesla model. It's a mobile power system, a rolling generator, a vehicle explicitly designed for off-grid environments. That makes it fundamentally different from a city-focused sedan or crossover. If Tesla were to introduce satellite connectivity anywhere, the Cybertruck is the logical starting point. It already operates where infrastructure is unreliable or non-existent. It already supplies power where the grid can't. Satellite connectivity fits the Cybertruck's purpose, not as a luxury feature, but as a resilience tool. And Tesla's design choices consistently reflect that philosophy. Cybertrucks have already been used in real-world scenarios alongside Starlink. During disaster response efforts, Cybertrucks were deployed as mobile power sources paired with Starlink terminals, providing internet access to first responders where infrastructure had collapsed. This wasn't a consumer rollout. It wasn't marketing. It was field use. Tesla doesn't test infrastructure publicly unless it sees long-term value. These deployments showed how the Cybertruck and Starlink complement each other under extreme conditions: power, mobility, and connectivity working together when traditional systems fail. Here's the line that matters. Tesla has not announced that every 2026 Cybertruck includes built-in Starlink hardware. There is no official pricing, no confirmed subscription model, no mass deployment timeline. Anyone claiming otherwise is speculating. What exists today is preparation, testing, and alignment, not a finished consumer feature. Understanding that distinction is critical. This story isn't about what already ships. It's about what Tesla is positioning itself to enable when the infrastructure, regulations, and economics align. Satellite connectivity won't replace cellular networks. It will back them up. The most realistic implementation is a hybrid system. Cellular first, satellite when ground networks fail. Automatic, seamless, invisible to the driver. This approach matches Tesla's broader design philosophy. Solve the edge cases without adding complexity for the user. When connectivity disappears, the vehicle doesn't panic. It adapts. That's not a marketing promise. It's how resilient systems are designed. Tesla isn't rushing this. Starlink coverage is still expanding. Regulatory frameworks are still evolving. Hardware costs are still dropping. But the intention is clear. A vehicle that doesn't fully disconnect, even when the world around it does. This isn't about convenience. It's about resilience, about making mobility reliable when infrastructure fails. Tesla doesn't lay this much groundwork for something it doesn't plan to use. And when they finally move, it won't feel experimental. It will feel inevitable. If you want grounded breakdowns of where technology is actually going, subscribe.